Hi, this is Bridget with Life on Spectrum, and today I'm going to talk about transporting your son or daughter to school on the spectrum. Now, you have a variety of things that you could actually do for your son or daughter on the spectrum. First and foremost, I would like you to say that you could drive them yourself, you could walk, or they could ride the regular school bus, or you could actually have specialized transportation provided to them through the school district. So please keep in mind you have multiple options. I'd like to start with specialized transportation. Specialized transportations is usually in a van or a small little yellow school bus. Now, it does not matter, and I know there's a lot of stigmatisms with that, but if they are very acute to loud noises or things like that, you may want to consider a specialized transportation. Specialized transportation does have to be in their IEP. It has to be specified if it's morning and evening or morning and afternoon, and it has to specify to the front door of the home, to the front door of the school. That is very important for you to make sure that it is in the IEP. You do not want them dropped off a block away from your home, unless they're ready for that, of course. The other one is regular public transportation. The public transportation is the regular school bus. Now, generally speaking, most school districts have elementary age students separate from middle school and high school, which is a little bit more helpful. There is some bullying, sometimes it still happens, but the key thing to remember about that is you can actually request the transportation or supervisor or the bus driver to come to the IEP meeting, or you can actually ask to meet with them before the school year starts. What helps with that is you can talk to them about what your son or daughter's needs are in the bus. Maybe they can sit directly behind the school bus driver or to the right of them so they can actually see them. Maybe they'll know the cues or the prompts that they could do to help your son or daughter on the school bus. I will also say that remember earphones. Earphones are a huge thing, and anymore, students wear them all the time. Make sure that the school bus driver knows and understands that your son or daughter might wear headphones to cloud out all that different noise on the bus, and that they're not trying to be rude or disrespectful. One last little key point. Remember your bus driver around the holidays. A $5 coffee card can go a long way with your bus driver. And make sure they understand how appreciative you are to them about helping your son or daughter be more of in the typical world of education. The last two things is basically you driving them to school and also walking. You are more than welcome to drive your son or daughter to school. But my advice to you is to actually start doing that 2 weeks before school starts so they understand the process or the procedure of where it is. Some schools, you drop them off in a different place in the morning, then you pick them up in the afternoon. So make sure they understand the differences between those things, or come up with a game plan of what if you're not there? What if there was an accident? Don't freak out, those kind of things. Make sure you start talking to them about that if you pick them up, because things can happen. You can get a flat tire. You never know. So make sure they understand what to do if for some reason you are late. The last thing is walking. I was always kind of hesitant about my son walking to school, but I will tell you, I found out as soon as he hit 3rd, 4th grade, walking was the best thing for my son. It helped with his sensory issues. It actually calmed him down to walk to school because he got some of that physical activity out of him. So I actually signed a waiver with the school district to allow him to walk to school because we were 1 block out of the radius for bus driving. However, there was sidewalks the entire distance, and the school district finally said that's fine as long as I signed the waiver. So keep that in mind, that walking may actually help with some of the sensory issues. But once again, plan ahead. Make sure you walk with them a few times so they understand where to go, how to go, what a crossing guard is. And if the crossing guard holds their hand, it's okay to allow them to hold your hand. And make sure that you obey the traffic lights and things like that. So just plan ahead and really start talking to your students as they get older of what they prefer to do, because the transporting them to school is the first step of having a very successful day. Hopefully that helps, and I'm Bridget with Life on Spectrum. Thanks for watching that episode, and make sure you come back and join us again for upcoming videos. They'll be uploaded almost on a daily basis. Also, if you really enjoyed us, like us below, or even leave a comment for us to respond back to. And if for all of you that are really involved in the Life on Spectrum, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate you. We hope that this is worthwhile for you, and we'll see you next time on Life on Spectrum.